so it's the last discussion. So I don't have them memorized, but I'm going to be reading them. So the first question, what particular skills do you think you improved on from concepts we learned in class? Please provide examples. I would say I improved on my listening skills of that side of, that half of communications, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. And I know my mom was a communications major, so I've always grown up with like the communication tactics and trying to improve on those. But some of them I never really fully understood or really improved upon. But after this class, I can really see the listening parts of it, like when we were doing our experiments through DeVito's skills, how those really portray and how that listening aspect of everything is so important. So that's something that we learned in class that I've definitely improved upon was the listening aspects of communicational skills. Oh, it is blurry. Do you think you will be able to utilize these skills in the future? Yes, I think everything that we learned in this class is some type of skill that we can use going forward. I'm a communications major, and I think it's really vital for like a lot of these skills just to know them, because it helps moving forward with jobs and all kinds of stuff that I really think, and I know personally I want to continue these throughout my classes and my day-to-day life. How important is it to you to continue being an effective communicator? I think it's really important because I've noticed myself over the class and all my other classes that I've been taking how they've kind of just all connected because I'm in 4 comm classes. But how communication's like really vital, and through learning all of these strategies I've slowly implemented them. Some of them have been more on purpose, and some of them I've just noticed myself all of a sudden I'm using that communication tactic, and it really helps improve. And I've noticed better responses from people and even myself and how I feel and what I'm also receiving from them. So I think it's really important, and I really want to continue that. What skills did you learn this semester that you believe you could teach to someone else? I would say the listening aspect. I think so much of us, I heard this saying like a long time ago, that we only listen to half of what the other person says. By the time they've gotten 6 seconds worth of words out, we're already thinking of a reply that we've stopped listening. And I think having that listening aspect of really listening, where we're not already thinking of something that we're going to say as a response, we're going back and forth, and we're actually taking it in, we're processing everything that they've said, and then coming up with a response. I think that's something everyone can learn, and if everybody does that, then our communication skills as a whole will improve, because we'll actually be listening to people, not what we want to say. What is one thing that surprised you? I'd say I don't know. I had a really hard time with like something that I didn't already know in some aspect, because this was such a foundational communication class, and I've taken more upper level communication classes before this that are more narrowed in on the topics, but because of that, you're already kind of going over the foundational stuff. You've learned some of those foundational stuff even. So this class was kind of I'm changing my major to communications after trying a few comm classes, and so I don't know, I learned a lot about the foundational stuff. Like there were some aspects that I was like, oh, okay, so that's why we do this. But I can't really like pinpoint one for like, yes, I learned this and I'm gonna remember it. Other than maybe like random facts about learning. But I can't think of any, so I guess not. Do you have any advice for future students? Nope. I think as classes go, they're all different, and advice for future students is kind of I don't really know what I would say or anything like that, because everybody's different. So yeah, because I never really get advice, and if I do, it always comes out really wonky, and then like after they've given it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good advice, and then I'm like, that wasn't actually really good advice. So Yep. I hope everyone had a wonderful semester. It was great getting to know everyone and chat with them in our discussions. And yeah, happy holidays.